Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are preparing for SSC, bank or any other competitive exam, you are in the right place. In today's video, we are going to break down an important part of English grammar, regular and irregular verbs, regular and irregular adverbs, regular and irregular adjectives. So these topics are not only vital for your exam, these topics are not only important for your exam, but also important to improve your overall English. I upload 2 to 3 grammar focus videos every week to help you master English step by step. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Regular and irregular adverbs. Regular adverbs are formed by talking or by taking in an adjective and adding some form of the suffix ly. What about the irregular adverbs? Irregular adverbs are adverbs that are not formed from standard English spelling convention. So irregular adverbs are not taking a suffix ly. So it is the irregular adverbs are different from regular adverbs are different from standard English spelling conventions. Irregular adverbs do not follow the rule of ly at the end, suffix ly. Most of the time they are same. Most of the time they are same as adjectives. Most of the time they are same as adjectives. Irregular adverbs are those adverbs that are not formed from standard English spelling convention. So most of the time they are same as adjectives. The point should be noted. And these adverbs are not formed from standard English spelling convention. The only way to differentiate irregular adverbs is to memorize them. The only way to know and to recognize and to differentiate irregular adverbs to memorize them. As irregular adverbs do not follow any specific rule. The point should be noted. As irregular adverbs do not follow any specific rule and you have to memorize them to differentiate from other adverbs, from regular adverbs. Few lists are given in this slide. Adjectives: daily, early, far, fast, hard, late, lively, straight, good, wrong. Irregular adverbs: same, daily, early, far, fast, hard, late, lively, straight, good, well, wrong, wrong, sometimes wrongly. Adjectives. What are adjectives? Adjectives are used to modify noun or pronoun. Adjectives are used to modify noun or pronoun. Irregular adverbs. Adverbs. What are the definition of adverbs? Adverbs are used to modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs or sentences or clauses. So like this, you have to memorize these irregular adverbs and try to identify it, try to differentiate it, whether it how it is modifying, whether it is modifying verb or adjective or other adverbs. Adjectives always modifies noun or pronoun. This is the main difference. You have to just keep it in your mind, and just there is no specific rule to differentiate, to know, to recognize irregular adverbs. So you have to memorize these. Irregular adverbs, adjective good, wrong. Adjectives are good, wrong, fast, hard, daily, late, early, straight, lively. Adverbs, well. Good adjective adverb is in that place, well. Wrong, wrong, either wrong or wrongly. Fast, same, fast. Hard, hard. Daily, daily. Late, late. Early, early. Straight, straight. Lively, lively. So points should be noted. So do not need to confuse some words that end in ly with adverbs. These are the few lists are given: chilly, costly, cowardly, crawly, cuddly, deadly, friendly, heavenly, holy, homely. So these are regular adverbs. There is a few difference between regular and irregular adverbs. What are the differences? Differences are regular adverbs are formed by taking an adjective, and adding some form of the suffix, that is ly. The suffix is ly. So taking an adjective and adding ly. Adjectives, careful, adverbs, carefully. It is a regular adverb. Clear, adverbs, clearly. Clearly is a regular adverb. Different, differently. Humble, humbly. Impress, adjectives, adverbs, impressively. Adjectives, quick, adverbs, quickly. Sad, adjectives, adverb is sadly. Economic is adjective, economically is adverbs. Angry is adjectives, adverb is angrily. So adjectives always modify noun or pronoun, and when we are adding ly with adjectives, it becomes adverbs, and adverbs modify either verb or adjective or other adverbs. These are regular adjectives. Regular adverbs. These are regular adverbs. Now about the irregular adverbs. Irregular adverbs are adverbs that are not formed from standard English spelling convention. You have to memorize this. You have to understand this. There is no any specific rule. Adjectives good, adverb well. Adjective fast, adverb is same fast. Hard, adjective, adverb is same hard. Adjective is late, adverb is also late. Adjectives early, adverb is also early. Adjectives daily, adverb is also daily. Adjectives is straight, adverb is also straight. Adjectives wrong, adverb is also wrong or wrongly. Only the difference is that adjectives modify noun or pronoun, adverb modify verb, adjective or other adverbs. So these are the list again given. Good, then adverb is well, fast, fast, hard, hard. Adverb is late, adjective late, adverb early, early. Both act as an adjective adverb. Daily act as both as an adjective adverb. Straight, both act as an adjective and an adverb. Wrong, sometime wrong or wrongly, and lively act as both as an adjective or an adverb. So it only different. We will distinguish to know what is the function it is doing. If it is modifying noun or pronoun, it is an adjective. If it is modifying a verb, adjective or other adverb, it is an adverb, irregular adverb, which is given in this list, in this slide. So irregular adverbs example is given. Daily, which acts as both as an adjective as an adverb. So example is given. The daily newspaper is here. Newspaper is a noun and daily is modifying it. So it acts as an adjective. Again, how it becomes, it acts as an adverb. He exercises daily. Exercise is a verb and daily is an adverb. Same like that, all the example is given. Adjective modify noun or pronoun, or adverb modify either verb, adjective or adverb. Early, example is given. We caught the early train. Train is a noun and early is an act as an adjective. It modify train. As an adverb, she arrived early. Arrived is a verb and early is an adverb. Far, the far hills look beautiful. Hills are noun and far is an adjective. Again, as an adverb, he could see far into the distance. So see is a verb and far is an adverb. Fast, it acts as both as an adjective as an adverb. It's only we have to know according to the place of this word. She drives a fast car. So car is noun and fast is adjective. He runs fast. Run is verb and fast is adverb. We cannot say he runs fastly. It's a wrong sentence. This is a hard surface. Surface is noun, hard is adjective. She works hard. Works is a verb, hard is an adverb. The late arrival disrupted plans. Arrival noun, late is adjective. She slept late. Slept is was past verb. Late act as an adverb. The next example, the lively. The lively debate engaged everyone. Debate is a noun and lively is an adjective. Next example for an adverb. She speaks lively about her adventures. Speaks is verb and lively is an adverb, modifying it. He keeps a straight face. Face is noun and straight is adjective. It acts as an adjective. She walked straight to the office. Here, walked is a past verb and straight is adverb. She has a good idea. So good is adjective, idea is noun. He listened good during meetings. Listen, verb, good, adverb. That's the wrong answer. Answer is noun, wrong is adjective. Sadly, he guessed wrong. Guessed is verb, past verb, and wrong is adverb. So daily act as both as an adjective, adverb, early, far, fast, hard, late, lively, straight, good, wrong. So these verbs will not carry, these all the words do not carry ly as a suffix. The points should be noted: daily, early, far, fast, hard, late, lively, straight, good, wrong. Wrong sometimes takes wrongly also, but mostly these words do not take ly as a suffix. So in this way, you will take care of the sentence error. How to avoid the sentence error? Irregular adverbs that are not formed from standard English spelling conventions. A few lists we have learned again and again. Again, you have to revise this because there is no specific rule. You have to only to memorize this. Good. It becomes well as an adverb: fast, fast, hard, hard, late, late, early, early, daily, daily, straight, straight, wrong, wrong, or wrongly. So in my previous video, adverb of frequency, I have given some example how to take care of error while using these words as an adjective or as an adverb. So kindly watch my previous video, that is adverb of frequency. Irregular adverbs as an adjective, as an adverb, which it is for revision. You just revise this and try to understand this. Irregular adverbs can be tricky to understand when used in English grammars. We all puzzled, we wondered what they are, how to use in our sentence. So you must be aware that they are usually derived from adjectives. The most important point: irregular adverbs are usually derived from adjectives and can also be used as adverbs without even changing the original forms. In the previous slide, we have seen that it's act as both as an adjective, as an adverb. There is no change in the word form. So it's a very important point. So irregular adverbs are usually derived from adjectives, but can also be used as adverbs without changing the original word form. So some common irregular adverbs which we have seen in the previous slide also, and here also given: deep, fast, hard, slow, and several others are there, which are usually derived from adjectives and can be used as adverbs without even changing the original form. So in this way, you will enhance with the help of this blog, with the help of this video, with the help of the example. You can understand, you can differentiate what are irregular adverbs, which are usually derived from adjectives. So irregular adverbs are those that do not follow the standard pattern of adding suffix ly to an adjective to form the adverb. As the original rule of adverb says, so irregular adverbs are adverbs that do not follow the standard pattern of adding suffix ly to an adjective to form the adverb. So some common example of these adverbs include well, fast, hard, late, and we have seen a few of them in the previous slide also. Few examples of irregular adverbs are, in this, all the bold in the black, it's given all are irregular adverbs which act both as an adjective as an adverb. And the original word form will not change. The plane flew high above the clouds. The driver went deep into the ocean to explore the coral reefs. The music at the concert was loud enough to be heard from the block away. There is a cafe near the office where we can grab lunch. The bus arrived early, so we did not have to wait long. He knows the city well because he grew up here. She typed fast to finish the report before the deadline. He studied hard for the test but still did not do well. Don't stay up too late. You have an early meeting tomorrow. The nearest grocery store is too far to walk. We will need to drive. So in high, deep, loud, near, early, well, fast, hard, late, far. These are irregular adverbs which are modifying either verb or adverb. Verb, flew, went, cafe, arrived, then knows, typed, studied, stay. So these are the list of irregular adverbs which are modifying either verb or adverb or adjective. Few irregular adverb exercise is given in the slides. Try to solve by its own if answer is given in the next slide. So these are the examples of irregular adverbs: well, fast, hard, late, far, early, deep, high, near. So these list of irregular adverbs both act as an adjective, also as an adverb. It acts both as an adjective and as an adverb, depend upon the sentence structure where it is placed. If it is modifying noun or pronoun, it is act as an adjective. If it is modifying verb, adverb, or other adjective, it is irregular adverb. So what are irregular adverbs? They do not follow the standard addition of ly suffix ly. They often have unique forms or the same as their adjective counterparts. Same as their adjective, only the meaning will change because adjective modify non-pronoun, adverb modify verb or adverb, other adverb, or an adjective or sentence or clause. So is the word daily an irregular adverb? Yes, the word daily is an irregular adverb. It works, it's both as an adjective as an adverb. It used both as an adjective as an adverb. It is not taking the standard form of addition ly. Daily is already daily. Ly is there, but no need to confuse there is the addition of ly. The word is, the root word is daily. So it is a irregular adverb. No need to confuse when you are spotting error. So daily is an irregular adverb. Few examples of irregular adverb which we have seen in the previous slide also. Well, daily, early, fast, hard, loud, near, deep, far, and late. Common irregular adverbs are well, from, good, fast, same as the adjective, hard, same as the adjective, late, same as the adjective, or lately will come with a different meaning. They use lately also with a different meaning. Fast can be used both as an adjective and adverb. So fast is one of the irregular adverbs. How can I recognize irregular adverbs in sentences? Pay attention to the context, pay attention to the sentence and the words function in the sentence. If it modifies a verb and does not end in ly, it is likely an irregular adverb. If it is modifying a verb and it does not end in ly, it is likely an irregular adverb. So you have to pay attention. You have to just keep it into your minds. If it is modifying a verb and it does not end in ly, it is likely an irregular adverb. Now we are going to learn about to garner knowledge about adjectives. About in adjectives, there are two types of adjectives: regular adjectives and irregular adjectives. Like regular and irregular adverbs, the adjectives are also two types: regular adjectives, irregular adjectives. Regular adjectives like tall, large, terrible, starving, hungry, bad, learn, shiny, lovely, nice, plump, tiny, horrible, bright, awful, fat, slim. These are regular adjectives which are modifying noun or pronoun. Irregular adjectives are good, short, long, bad, beautiful, old. There are common mistakes and tips how to avoid the error when we are spotting the error while using the adjectives in our sentences. Better is a comparative form, while best is a superlative form of adjective of we know very well. Good, better, best. So if you are saying Anna is a better employee in the company, no. Among all employees, it becomes Anna is the best employee in the company. Avoid combining comparative and superlative forms of irregular adjectives. This is the most quickest way to get there. It's a wrong one. Most is quickest is already in superlative form, so we cannot use most quickest. This is the quickest way to get there. It is the correct sentence. Most quickest is already superlative form. So correct is this is the quickest way to get there. Third rule is using regular pattern for irregular adjectives. Don't apply regular adjective patterns to words that have irregular forms. This is the baddest decision I have ever made. You have to speak, you have to use this sentence as a, this is the worst decision I have ever made. So these are exercise on irregular adjectives in English. You have to try by oneself and then correct it in next slides. So we have learned irregular adjectives: good, short, long, bad, beautiful, old. These are irregular adjectives and these are regular adjectives. So regular and extreme adjectives, if we are showing anything in extreme condition, then these adjectives are called. When if we are modifying noun or pronoun in extreme way, so these adjectives are known as extreme adjectives, and also it is these are regular adjectives. Regular: good, dirty, pretty, surprising, small, clean, thin, wet, bad, tasty. For extreme adjectives, if we are explaining it in extreme form, defining it in extreme form, modifying noun and pronoun in extreme conditions. For good, it is fantastic. Dirty, filthy. Pretty, you have to say gorgeous. Surprising, astounding. Small, extreme small, tiny. Clean, extreme clean. Spotless. Thin, extreme thin, gaunt. Wet, extreme wet, soaked. Bad, extreme bad, terrible. Tasty, extreme tasty, delicious. Ugly, extreme ugly, hideous. Big, extreme big, use. Old, extreme old, ancient. Clever, extreme clever, brilliant. Lively, extreme lively, vivacious. Wise, extreme wise, sagacious. Happy, extreme happy, jubilant. Hot, extreme hot, boiling. Tight, extreme tight, exhausted. So these are the few words which are very important to improve your vocab also. So try to just memorize these words in extreme form. How to use in your sentences. These are few example of irregular adjectives. Adjective in comparative form and superlative forms. Good, better, the best. Old, older, the oldest. Far, farther, the farthest. Bad, worse, the worst. Well, better, the best. Little, less, least. Many, more, most. Example sentences are given. I feel better today. Mark is the best footballer in the university. Best means superlative degree. About old, she is a good 7 years older than me. Next to wood, coal is the oldest of fuels. Oldest means the super oldest of fuels. Among fuels, coal is the oldest of fuels. Further, Samuel had no further questions. Had no extra questions. Samuel had no further question. Farthest, it denotes distance. My car is the farthest one. Worse, gentility without ability is worse than plain beggary. She is the worst liar I have ever known. She speaks continuously lies. She is the worst liar I have ever known. Better. We do better get a move on. We do better get a move on. How to use the best in your sentence? Mary did her best. Now less. In sentence, I sleep less than my father. Comparative form. Superlative list. It was the least I could do. It was the least I could do. In superlative form. More, comparative form. Meet, more powerful or stylish. Most. Most people think I am clever. Most people think I am clever. Most people think I am beautiful. So adjective, comparative, superlative, example sentences. Good, better, the best. I feel better today. Mark is the best footballer in the university. Old, older, the oldest. He is a good 7 years older than me. You cannot say she is a good 7 years elder than me. It's a wrong sentence. You have to use she is a good 7 years older than me. Next to wood, coal is the oldest of fuels. So this and for further questions means no next question. Syamal had no further question, no next question. My car is the farthest one. It denotes distance. So irregular adjectives, adjectives in comparative form, in superlative forms, and example sentences are given. Good, better, the best. Old, older, the oldest. Far, farther, the farthest. Bad was the worst. Well, better, the best. Little, less, least. Many, more, most. Example sentences are, I feel better today. Mark is the best footballer in the university. Older, she is a good 7 years older than me. No need to use elder than me, and otherwise it becomes wrong. Next to good, coal is the oldest of few. So these are the few example sentences. You have to memorize these sentences and use these in your daily life. Now we are going to learn about, we have to accumulate knowledge about irregular and irregular verbs. Verbs are also two types, regular and irregular verbs. Regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs form their past and past participle forms by adding ed. Suffix, we are using ed. Regular verbs are verbs form their past and past participle forms by adding ed. Suffix, we are using ed in their past tense and past participle tense. I watched TV last night. I played baseball this morning. We studied hard for this test. I enjoyed the new film. My brother climbed the cliff wall. The lamb jumped over the fence. They cooked an amazing meal. So in this all the example, it is a past form of regular verbs which are end by adding ed, ed. In its verb one form. So V2 form, always it's regular verbs. In V2, it's past form, which is and by adding ed. These are regular verbs. Now move to know about irregular verbs. Irregular verbs do not follow the normal patterns for tense and past participle. It means it is not formed by using it. It does not form by adding ed as a suffix. We add the picture quickly. I drank some coca. They slept in the tree house. She got a watch at Christmas. He swam in the ocean. The child dug a hole. The dog hid the bone. So these are the example. In this, ed suffix is not used in the verb. So it does not follow the normal patterns for tense and past participle. So it is the main difference between the regular verb and irregular verb. Regular verbs that follow a constant pattern to form the past tense, usually by adding ed as a suffix to the base form, to the base verb form. Play, it becomes played. Talk, talked. In past tense, open, opened. Watch, watched. Work, worked. Clean, cleaned. Jump, jumped. Base form, laugh, laughed. Call, called. Start, started. So regular verbs that follow a consistent patterns to form the past tense. Regular verbs to form the past tense, it is only using ed. So in past tense, ed as a suffix is used. These verbs are known as regular verbs. She played in the garden. They walked to the park. I cooked dinner last night. She cleaned the room. They watched the sunset. So played, walked, cooked, cleaned, watched. In every the verb base form, ed is added and it becomes past tense, past indefinite form, past simple tense. I will make tense video very soon and upload it. And I will upload it very soon. I will make it. Now about the irregular verbs that do not follow a regular pattern to form the past tense. It does not follow a regular pattern to form the past tense. If it is forming the past tense, ed is not added to the base form of verb, often changing their form completely. Often it is changing their form completely. It becomes age. Go, went. Take, took. Run, ran. See, saw. B2 form. Come, came. Buy, bought. Drive, drove. Teach, taught. Look becomes look. No change. So he went to school. I saw the movie yesterday. She took the book. He wrote a letter. The meeting began early. So in this, these are irregular verbs which these are not taken ed in the past form, past base form. Go is the base form of verb and it becomes went in V2 form and it is used in the past tense. Same like see becomes saw, take becomes took, write become wrote, begin become began. So these are irregular verbs that do not follow a regular pattern to form the past tense and often changing their form completely. It is not using the by adding ed to the base form of verb. So regular verbs example is given, played, talked, opened, watched, worked, cleaned, jumped, laughed, called, started. So these are the verbs which are formed by adding ed, suffix to the base form of verb. Irregular verbs that do not follow a regular pattern to form the past tense and often changing their form completely. So examples are given against regular verbs, irregular verbs. He went to school. I saw the movie yesterday. She took the book. He wrote a letter. She ran very fast. He spoke to the manager. They came home late. So in this case, go becomes went. See becomes saw. In the past tense, past simple, past indefinite tense. Take becomes took. Write, wrote. Run, ran. Speak, spoke. Come, came. So irregular verbs do not follow the regular pattern of adding ed for the past tense and past participle forms. Instead, they change in uncertain ways. Points should be noted. They change in uncertain ways, not any specific ways. Examples: write, wrote, written. He wrote a letter to his friend. So wrote is irregular verbs in past form. Go, went, gone. Went, irregular verb in the past tense. I went to the park yesterday. Past, it is indicating past indefinite tense, past simple tense. Eat, ate, eaten. She ate her lunch quickly. So it is irregular verbs of past tense. So the points should be noted. They change in uncertain ways. They are not taking the regular pattern of adding ed for the past tense and past participle forms. Instead, they change in uncertain ways. There is no specific ways. So what are the rules? It completely irregular. It is forms, irregular forms, irregular verbs. The verbs which are completely irregular. Few irregular verbs are completely irregulars. These verbs change entirely in their past forms. Go, went, gone. Entirely change. Geo, go and went. There is no combination. Nothing is anything which is showing the combination. Go and then it becomes went and then gone. V1, V2, V3. Be, was, where, been. So these verbs change entirely in their past forms. Go, went, gone. Be becomes was, where in the past tense and been in past participle. Verbs with the same base and past participle. The past simple changes, but the past participle remains the same as the base form. V1, V2, V3. V1 and V3 are same, but V2 only change. Come, came, come. Run, ran, run. So in this case, the past simple changes. Past simple, past indefinite changes. Past participle remain the same. Only V2 will change. Verbs with the same past and past participle. The base form changes. The base form changes, but the past and the past particle are identical. Very important. Buy, bought, bought. Build, built, built. So past, bought. Bought, past participle. V1, V2, V3 are same. V2, V3 are same. Built, built, built. V1 is build. So present is build and simple past and past participle means V2, V3 are same. So few verbs are irregular verbs are like this. Verbs with the same past and same past participle. Verbs that stay the same. These verbs do not change in any form. V1 is equal to V2 is equal to V3. Simple present, past, simple, past participle are same. V1 is equal to V2, V2 is equal to V3. Cut, 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 put. So these are regular verbs, irregular verbs. What are the differentiation? How to differentiate it? So what are the definition? We have learned a lot. We have garnered, accumulated many knowledge about regular verbs and irregular verbs. Definition, what is definition of regular verb? Regular verbs follow a consistent pattern, regular pattern when forming past tense and past participle. It is formed by adding ed or d to the base form, either ed or d to the base form of verb. Past participle same as the past tense form. Sometimes walk, walked, play, played. Examples about irregular verbs. It does not follow a fixed pattern, any consistent pattern in past tense and past participle. It changes completely, partially, or remain the same. We have seen in the previous slides. It may be differentiated from the past tense. Go becomes went in the past. Eaten, run, ran. So these are the list of irregular verbs: base form, past, simple, past participle, V1, V2, V3, arise, arose, arisen, awake, awoke, awoken, be, was, were, been, bear, bore, born, born, beat, beat, bitten, become, became, become, begin, begin, begun, bend, bent, bent, bet, 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 bite, beat, bitten, blow, blew, blown, break, broke, broken, bring, brought. So these are the few list of irregular verbs. So many irregular verbs are there. Just you try to memorize it. Spill, felt, light, lit. So you have to dig, dug, lend, lends, drink, drank, drunk, mistake, mistook, mistaken, do, did, done, lay, late, feed, fed, neat, becomes V1, V2, V3, same. Choose, chose, chosen, keep, kept, died, died, mean, mint, deal, dealt, hold, held, cut, V1, V2, V3, same, have, had, be, was, been, go, went, gone, blow, blew, blown, get, gotten, broadcast, all the form broadcast, forbid, forbidden, catch, caught, flee, fled, bind, bound, find, found, bleed, blade, write, wrote, written. So these are few irregular verbs. Forecast, V1, V2, V3, spill, spilt, sake, soup, second, spit, spat, sit, V1, V2, V3 are equal, stick, stuck, sow, sowed, sown, spring, sprung, strive, striven, sweep, swept, can, could, swear, sworn, interweave, interwove, interwoven, swing, swung, forsake, forsaken, strike, struck, shrink, shrunk, weep, wept, drive, drop, driven, bit, V1, V2, V3 are equal, bit, cling, clung, creep, crept, burnt, come, come, let, V1, V2, V3 are equal, lose, lost, lie, lane, meet, met, slide, V1 form SLIDE, slide, and then becomes slide. Smell, speed, spilled, sink, sank, sunk, spoil, spoiled, steal, stolen. So I will make another video how to memorize it and how to differentiate it. Again, I will make one more videos in V1, V2, V3. So these are the list of few examples of regular and irregular words. Try to use it in your sentences. In this way, you will memorize it very fastly. Regular and irregular verb sentence examples are, regular verb sentences are, I watched TV last night, I played baseball this morning, we studied hard for this test, I enjoyed the new film, my brother climbed the cliff wall, the lamb jumped over the fence, they cooked an amazing meals. So in this all, the verb, the base form is taken ed. Watched, played, studied, enjoyed, climbed, jumped, cooked. These are regular verbs. Irregular verb sentences, it is not following the rule, the regular consistent form. So we add the picture quickly. I drank some Coca-Cola. They slept in the tree house. She got a watch. For my birthday, he swam in the ocean. The child dug a hole at the beach. The dog hid the bone in the garden. So in these all, the ate, drank, slept, got, swam, dug, hid. These are the irregular verbs. These are all irregular verbs. So again, the regular verbs, irregular verbs add ed or d at the base form, always follow the same consistent rule. Specific rules, played, and same as past tense, sometime also played, past participle formation, sometime it is same as past tense. Irregular verbs change form in various ways. We have seen many examples. We have accumulated many knowledge in the previous slides. There is no fixed rule of irregular verbs and it must be memorized. There is no specific rules. Go, become, went, like that. We have seen many irregular verbs, V1, V2, V3 forms. It may differ from past tense. So how to identify regular irregular verbs? We have seen the differentiation in the table also in the previous slide. Here are some quick tips. Some tips are also there. Check the past tense and past participle forms. If the past tense ends with ed and it is a regular verb, clear? We have seen many examples. If it changes form completely, like when, so it becomes irregular. As then words signify irregular. Irregular means something which is not regular. So if it becomes played, play becomes played, it is irregular. It becomes go, become went, it is irregular verb. Memorize common irregular verbs. You should memorize, you must memorize common irregular verbs, which I have given in the list of many irregular verbs in the previous slides. Start by learning the most commonly used irregular verbs. Use most commonly used irregular verbs in your sentences in your daily life. With practice, with communication, you will begin to recognize them easily. So look at few common errors, how to avoid the common mistakes. Mistake 1, using ed with irregular verbs. No need to add ed with irregular verbs because they do not follow the regular ed rule. Adding ed as a suffix to an irregular verb is completely incorrect. It is wrong. If you are saying C go to the store, it's wrong. V2 form is went. So correct is C went to the store. Second, how to avoid the error? Mixing up past tense and past participle forms. Avoid these also. Sometimes students, learners, language enthusiasts also confuse the past tense with the past participle forms of irregular verbs. I have saw that movie. No. Have always take V3 form. She saw seen. V3 form. I have seen that movie. So no need to mix up past tense and past participle forms. Have, has, will take V3 forms. Second mistake, how to avoid the error? Forgetting spelling changes in regular forms. Remember, some regular verbs require spelling changes before adding ed. She studied all night. Study, S-T-U-D-Y, and then you have added ed. So there is a spelling error. Here, Y become I. So take care of the spelling changes also when you are using in regular verbs. So these are the regular verbs: call, called, called, look, looked, looked, leave, lived, lived, open, 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 start, started, started. Irregular verbs: come, came, come, drink, drank, drunk, write, wrote, written, break, broke, broken, sing, sang, sung. So there are some advanced concept about verbs. That is mixed verbs. What is the advanced concept? Advanced concept is mixed verbs. Some verbs can be both regular and irregular, which is depending on how they are used. These verbs are known as mixed verbs. For example, in British language, burn can be both regular, can be used both as regular verb and irregular verbs. Regular verb example, he burned the toast. In irregular verbs, he burned the toast. Past tense. So, advanced concept about verb is there is mixed verb also, and these mixed verbs can be act as both regular and irregular depending on how they are used. So regular verb sentences, irregular verb sentences are there. Many examples are given. Try to use it. Note down in your notebook. Use it in your daily life. Use in your communication also. It will improve your spoken English also. See, play tennis with our friends. We talked about the meeting. He opened the window to let fresh air in. They watched TV after dinner. I worked on my assignment last night. She cleaned the kitchen after cooking. He jumped over the small fence. They laughed at the funny joke. We called him to ask for help. She started her new job yesterday. He fixed the broken chair. They lived in a small village. We visited the museum last weekend. She danced all night at the party. He waited for the bus for an hour. I watched a movie before bed. She helped her brother with homework. They walked to the park together. We asked the teacher for extra help. I played the piano for my friend. So all the sentences are in the past tense and verb form is V2 form. It is taken ED form. Played, talked, opened, watched, worked, cleaned, jumped, laughed, called, started, fixed, lived, visited, danced, waited, watched, helped, worked, asked, played. These are regular verbs. Now look at the examples of irregular verbs. He ate a big breakfast. She went to the market yesterday. They took the bus to school. He ran 5 miles this morning. We saw a beautiful rainbow. They came home late last night. I bought a new phone last week. She drove to the office early. He taught the class today. They swam in the pool for hours. I wrote a letter to my friend. She took a photo of the sunset. He gave her a nice gift. They sang their favorite song. I read the book last month. She fell off the bike and got hurt. He drank a glass of water. We found the missing keys. They met at the cafe for lunch. We broke his phone yesterday. So in these are irregular verbs in V2 forms in past tense. Ate, went, took, ran, saw, came, bought, dropped, taught, swam, wrote, took, gave, sang, read, read become read. I read the book. I read the book. V2 form. Read. Pronunciation is read, fell, drank, found, met, broke. So these are all irregular verbs, which is given in the sentences. So again, the many examples are given. Try to just pause the video and learn it and try to memorize it and note down and use it in your daily life. Regular verbs, I talked, opened, watched, worked, cleaned, jumped, laughed, called, started, fixed, like, listed, danced, waited, helped, worked, asked, planned. So all are these verbs are in the past form taking ed as a suffix. Either ed or d. Irregular verbs, ate, went, took, ran, saw, came, bought, dropped, taught, swam, wrote, gave, sang, read, it becomes read, fell, drank, found, met, broke, spoke. So it is in the past form and taken V2 form. Irregular verbs. So these are regular verbs and these are irregular verbs. Played, talked, opened, watched, worked, cleaned, jumped, laughed, called, started, fixed, slept, visited, danced, waited, helped, and irregular ate, went, took, ran, saw, came, bought, dropped, taught, on, wrote, gave, sang, read, fell, drank, found, made, broke. So these are irregular verbs. So I hope this video help you understand regular and irregular verbs, regular and irregular adverbs, regular and irregular adjectives more clearly. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, relatives who are preparing for different types of competitive exam. Drop a comment below with any doubts or topic suggestion you do like me to cover in upcoming videos. Don't forget to subscribe for more grammar lesson. I upload new videos 2-3 times a week. In the next video, we will cover topic lesser tenses simplified. So stay tuned.